Once there was a group of kids who had the best bikes. Each was an XT 2450, each black, each with a signature stripe down the middle, each seat a bit different from the others. Each had a matching light, and together they rode the streets of the neighborhood. At the end of the road was a park. They'd speed to the end and then stop abruptly, laughing. Then, as they sat next to their XT 2450s, they engaged in a discussion of what the activities would be for the community of kids. What pool they could hang at, which sidewalks were safe to play upon, what food to eat, what soda to drink for that week. And each week of summer was the same. They'd speed to a stop and then engage in plans for the next week. And all the kids in the neighborhood would follow each of the rules so they too could somewhat fit in. One day, a lad pulled his bike out of the garage. It was not an XT 2450. It was not black. It was not similar in any way to the others. Yet he drove up to them, attempted a discussion. Each of those in the group refused to engage and simply sped away. The lad followed all the way to the speedy end of the road and a dismount. As they began to engage in the discussion of the weekly rules, many of which the lad had not observed in the past, this time he offered his view on where to play, on what pool to swim in, on which food to eat and soda to drink, and each was rejected. Frustrated, he asked why. Was it because of my bike? I don't have the funds to secure an XT 2450. They pushed him aside without an answer. He fell, damaging the front wheel of his bike and injuring his left shoulder. He could not ride home, could barely walk with his bike through the town. As the children watched, the main boy from the group stood and spoke to the lad. We will allow you in when we are ready to do so. When we see a sense of conformity and you obey the laws we lay down, and you ride an XT 2450, at that time we will allow you to engage with us. 30 years had passed. This lad finished school and secured a key political position with the current government, who was heavily engaged with a foreign country to stop the pursuit of nuclear weaponry. Though other leaders insisted that force was the only way to stop the foreign country from this pursuit, the lad recalled how he was once excluded from talks with the boys in his neighborhood and decided to approach this foreign country with an honest and real discussion, engaged in listening to each word and every reason from the leaders of this land. They found respect for him, and in return honored his request to cease their pursuit of nuclear weaponry, as he assured them that their needs would be addressed with other countries of those formidable powers around the world, and a truly mutual understanding was agreed upon. The lad smiled and was thankful he once did not have an XT 2450.